Extraordinary. Stunning. She grabbed her cheeks and then the edge of the table to steady herself and to quell the feelings overtaking her. Painted poetry glowed and throbbed with passion in the sterile atmosphere of the lab. The artistry, the composition, and brilliant craft made this painting an exceptional example of the Baroque period. What kicked the work into the higher levels of achievement was an unavoidable connection to the central figure's expressive face. Those poignant eyes staring back at her, fully human and complex with feeling. The size of the work required 4 steps back from the table to view the whole image with perspective. A step stool lifted her short stature another 12 inches to view it all. A woman with blonde tresses wore robes of carmine velvet, the fabric she'd spotted in the storeroom. There was no signature, typical of the time. The figure stood next to crowned royalty, perhaps King Felipe IV with his upturned mustache, and pointed to a group of women humbling themselves before an angel. The composition seemed to be an allegory, perhaps from mythology like something Titian or Rubens might paint, or like Velázquez's Las Hilanderas, also called The Spinners, based on the Arachne fable. The quality, remarkable, even phenomenal. There were no words. Exceeded the usual school of or artist unknown, often attached to works found in church rectories and palace storerooms. This painting sang, rising to a crescendo, an aria, a gloria. La Gloria, that's what she'd call it, for now, until thorough research would uncover its real name. Questions remained. The reasons such a work was abandoned, forgotten, or hidden were a mystery. That a canvas like this had been left off the inventory made the whole of it imponderable. The registrar of the university's art collection might have some old documentation, but then the work would have been carried forward in the inventory. It was doubtful that the canvas was a gift to the university. If the chest had been donated, surely someone would have looked inside. Perhaps Jones, who'd been at NYCU forever, might know something of its origins. But if he did, he would have already embraced or dismissed the work. Either way, the painting would have been listed. Jones didn't know about it. She felt certain. Clean cotton squares removed bits of moist dirt that had loosened during the humidification. With the surface cleaned, she dried and rolled La Gloria, first in acid-free paper and then archival board. The work needed to be kept out of sight until she had a plan, but she couldn't hide it and also study it. If she showed it to Jones, he might be convinced to permit her to work on it openly. She'd do it. She'd take it to their meeting today. He had to see what she saw.